tuned into the Recovery Innovators Radio Show, your access to today's best addiction recovery ideas, tools, and experts. Listen in and you will learn what is and what isn't working today. We want you, your loved ones, and anyone you know who needs a helping hand to find success in recovery and live the life they deserve. And now, here's your host, James Healy.
Hey there, this is James Healy, and welcome to the Recovery Innovators Radio Show, episode number 1. Now, the purpose of the show is to help anyone who's touched by addiction learn and share strategies and stories so that they can turn their addiction challenges or others that they know, their challenges, into successes and freedom from those things that are keeping them from living the life they want. Now, it's estimated about 53 million Americans are touched by addiction in one way, shape, or form. So it's pretty rare if you've not been personally affected by this disease. So even if you're not the addict, maybe it's your son or daughter, or maybe your mom or dad, or sister, brother, cousin, aunt, uncle, maybe a coworker, a boss, an employee, your neighbor, someone along the way is possibly abusing or addicted to some sort of substance or behavior, such as gambling, or now we're seeing a lot of screen addiction with phones and Netflix and all kinds of fun stuff. So anyway, I want this to be a learning tool as well for professionals in the recovery field, a place where ideas can be nurtured and spread, where network and education can help those professionals help others with maybe some tips or tricks they hear on the show. So my mission is to help the addiction community and have an overall positive effect on addiction. Now, a little bit about me, who I am. I'm a person in long-term recovery from alcohol addiction, and I also used quite a few other drugs along the way, and maybe I've been addicted to sugar and maybe some behaviors. And it's all been a big challenge. And I have a longer version of this, and maybe I'll put that, if you want, on my About Me page. It gives a little bit more of my story, but there were a lot of ups and downs, and I was on a horrible relapse roller coaster for quite a while, probably years. And that finally spiraled out of control, and I had to find a path to sobriety, or I was basically going to die. And I found that path, and along that pathway I found help from friends and family, especially from family, people who loved me. Some of it was tough love, but that's what I needed. And I also found help from some professionals who I was able to tap into their resources. Now, I know it's hard to tap into some of these resources, and I found that as well because I couldn't afford some of the more expensive treatment programs that were available. And so I had to kind of customize a program for myself that would fit into my very small micro budget. And that's what I want to do here with this show, is help some of those folks who maybe don't know where to go or can't afford to go somewhere for help, to find out some strategies and ideas that might help them along their path. And what I believe that recovery from addiction is possible if you have the right resources, the right support, and you have the desire to move forward in your life and be free from your addiction. And I also believe that there's no one right path, and that you need to create kind of a toolbox or portfolio, or whatever you want to call it, of different things that will help you personally. Some people really get into yoga, some people not so much. But if you find those things that are going to help you move forward into a life that's so much better without your drug of choice or your behavior that's keeping you back, then you're going to make the most out of the life that's out there for you. So, I found that I needed some professional help in just the support area, and I also needed professional help focusing on some of my nutrition that was going to reduce my cravings and help heal my brain. And then when my brain was healthy and I was thinking straight and clearly, I was much better placed to deal with the psychological and spiritual aspect of becoming healthy, sober, and free. So hopefully you can find some of that here on this show. And we're going to be interviewing different people with all kinds of different experiences and different strategies that are going to help you help yourself or help someone else see a brighter path. So that's about all I got for today. It's just a quick little intro. And I know that through recovery, I have found that I have this desire to give back. I used to be a teacher, and now I want to teach and share again. And so I love talking to all these folks who have so much good to share with the recovery community. So I want to thank you for joining me in this opportunity to talk with others who have all these awesome experiences surrounding addiction recovery strategies that really work in today's world. Today's a changing place. It's fast and it's stressful, and we need a lot of little strategies, tips, and tricks to get us through there. And it's still a challenge, even though I'm sober, but at least I'm in a better position to deal with all those challenges. And everything just keeps getting better every day. So, all right, again, I'm James Healy, and thanks for listening to me ramble a little bit here. And welcome to Recovery Innovators Radio. You can go to recoveryinnovatorsradio.com for more episodes and resources on how you and your loved ones can learn different successful recovery strategies and overcome your addiction challenges and help others with theirs. All right, take care and have a great day.
Thanks for listening. You can learn more at recoveryinnovatorsradio.com.